Why do I bring them up? Because I think all three of them are better than Frozen. Are you ready? Are you ready? First up, The Princess and the Frog. This is a absolutely wild animated picture from Disney and their last 2D animated musical. It's as if the writers knew all the tricks that made the company's last successes and built on that to make the best of them all. The story is out of this world. The supporting animals bring their best performance voices. The villain is diabolical and groovy. The humor is spot on, the singing and dancing brings such a bang to it, and what a delight for the eyes. While this is my favorite Disney 2D animated musical, there is one Disney 2D animated picture that I like more than this one. And it's also very underrated. Are we going to get the Blu-ray for this? Maybe this year? I'm really pushing for it. I'm going to skip to Wreck-It Ralph, I'll explain later. This film is about a world we never knew existed. The world within our arcade games. It involves a game created for the movie, bringing back nostalgic, old-school, retro gaming. This one has an adventure full of color, full of video game Easter eggs, hilarity, and very funny video game characters who use their individual strength to drive the story. This is an irresistible piece of creativity here. Not only fun, but brilliant, colorful, beautiful to look at, and even heartwarming. The joy of games. Wow. I mean, does it get any better than this? Has it ever been better than this? Yes. Where do I begin with Tangled? Where do I start? Without hesitation, this has my favorite Disney princess, favorite Disney prince, favorite villain, favorite animals, favorite supporting cast, favorite songs, favorite adventure, favorite score. Put that all together with lots of love, lots of fright, passion, perfection, and boom, I can say this is my favorite Disney animated movie. It seems happy, but the story is filled with dark and frightening turns. It's funny at times, but it's also violent with the abuse that these two go through along the adventure. It also might be the most sexual picture Disney's ever done. To think, Rapunzel, she's never seen a man before, but so when this man pops in her tower, she, bam, makes sure that he doesn't leave. She locks him down, she makes him her guide hostage. Meanwhile, the thief, Eugene, could forget about his fortune, but remains held against his will by her. He gets abused, he gets healed up, and then he gets abused again. And he's healed up by Rapunzel's magic with her hair and singing. Through all the abuse that Eugene goes through while under her, and through all the treacherous danger that Rapunzel goes through while dragging him around, they fall in love. It's like this movie was made for me. I'm knocking myself out over this thing. The reason I'm hurting myself is because I didn't see this when it came to theaters, and I hate to admit it, but I'm gonna admit it. I didn't see this until after I saw Frozen. How could I make a mistake like this? I think you get the point. I love these three movies. I love all three of them even more than I love Frozen. Frozen fans who already love these movies, great. If you didn't like these movies, or didn't like Frozen for that matter, I encourage you to see these movies again. Understand that we will always have the classics. Growing up with a movie doesn't automatically make it the better movie. Take the time to understand Frozen and why people love it, and then revisit these three movies to see what I'm talking about. And maybe then at last you'll see the light.